Stone Boy. Good morning. Baby, I yes. I say, one 17, I ban Temu, and I say, that is your life. Be on time.
It's important to try to be on time at least. But fortunately for me, I've always been on time the most time. Most times. So I think it's a trait which is very important because time is of essence.
Yeah.
And I think it's a good character, you know, finding myself in such an industry, having operated within the foreign realms. I think time is really important. You can miss a train by the minute, you know, so I'm used to that.
So it's something that you picked alongside Jumano, and I say, because for most Ghanaians, time like this is surprising for what about earlier, no? And you're part of us. So is it part of the career alongside, and I said, this is your personal trait?
I say both, but it gets sharpened when you find yourself in environments that encourage such characteristics. So as I say, so having travel, you know, working abroad, most times on tours, you realize that it sharpens your punctuality. So,
That's it. Yenimsa Eba music. This is what you've done all your life, and those who know you from there. Yes, Ghana and this is what we are known. Obia Pese said this is what typifies Ghanaian music. Say anymore. And yes, sir, typically you are an Afro dance hall and yenimo say a hona. But what is the normal? Obiti said this is a Ghanaian genre. This is what Ghana is known for.
What Ghana is known for will always be high life.
Right.
And high life was created by our founding fathers, you know, intentionally promoted by Kwame Nkrumah even as a head of state, as the stories would read. So we can never veer away from high life. I am known for Afro dancehall music, which I coined a decade plus. I mean,
you coined that?
Yes.
Afro dancehall?
Yes, more than 10 years ago. And it is only not just a genre of music or a style, but it's born out of the inspiration from high life as well, and all the other musical genres that I believe that I get influence from.
Okay.
And I represent. So, but for Ghana, definitely high life all the way. You know, and for Stonebwoy, you know that I am able to double or triple between all these. You know.
But is there a particular song that would make this a triple African sound, Afro dancehall, not a high life tune to him? Is there a song be able to say, my yes, I never win now these songs?
Typically, Stonebwoy songs, you know, far. Majority of them have that. That's why it's an Afro dancehall. That's why it's not just strictly dancehall. Sometimes it's strictly dancehall, but then generally, even for the fact that I am Ghanaian, Kurano, and for the fact that I love to fuse in these stuff, you know, they are in the offer to say Soboloa. You can find the high life in there, but you can still find some raga beat. It's just a Stonebwoy signature.
Yeah, na mete especially a bit is a bar fira. Start here as a high life. I say dance hall kakra wom. Then so these are things that will be here. We say Ghanaian neighbor, but international.
Sanity.
Okay, that's what we should know. Say we are growing, so it's no more purely high life, but a mixture of all that.
Absolutely. Even the high life itself has jazz in there. High life itself, Nagasa's creation, no.
Right.
I trust that those are our predecessors or the elderly ones in the business can tell you the inspiration and the derivatives that made the high life itself.
Right.
From the local yam ponsa and all the things mixed with some jazz and etc. So it's always been a hybrid.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I listen to purely lean towards sports. Me hear Cristiano Ronaldo interview. People say, "Do you love competition?" I say, "What do I exist for?" As a musician, is competition important? And are there times, if I say, Ubi also made a boy, you may be any competition. But you started, what coiny BB Afro dance hall, I'm Obia A2. Is there important to say, competition in music? And what times? And I was a Miss Stonebwoy, this one day, I don't think it's competition. But this one day, it's important that I should join because the passion for what I'm doing. Is competition important in every industry like yours?
Competition is very important. And when we say competition, it exists in all the industries that we find ourselves. The word competition itself, it has never been a negative word to me.
Exactly.
But I think where we find ourselves in the music scene, especially where I am this particular moment in time, you find out that people are not only competing, to actually empower the industry, but they are competing to destroy each other so that it's left with them only.
Yes.
By all means.
That's not the competition.
And that is not the kind of competition that I understand.
Okay.
That is not even the kind of competition that I enjoy.
Sir.
And then when it comes to competition, I think we have reduced the meaning of that word in our space.
Now all the
competition, I say, Mijidi said, reduce it. Disrespected the word competition. By actually finding ways and means to use that as an excuse, to cause a lot of destruction, so that one can stand out as yes. But meanwhile, that's why we have something like fair competition, fair play. When you come to the sports, people have to compete.
Yes.
They compete, how do you say? I'm compete people go to the sports stadium, want to go to boxing. They compete. You know what I'm saying? And they compete, they're competing within set rules.
Yeah.
Even the AFCON that just happened, within the competition, the finals, you realize that because there are set rules and there are a body that governs everything, when Senegal walked out of the pitch, we have seen that at the end of the match, they have had to go back and reason and realize that that particular act, by walking out of the pitch alone, should be looked at. And therefore, the results that we have all...
That was not a fair way to compete.
Exactly. It's out of the... So competition really in our industry, we should be careful about how we define competition. And I feel like in the spirit of competition, where I stand now as Stonebwoy, there have been some agendas that have been purported on my career and persona as competition in the spirit.
Acrobat, you see school, the way school, no see, I draw on a bro for purported.
Sorry. Kakra. In the spirit of competition, competition, I acquired to say, okay, said the American there, on Betty, I say competition in Tino. A man for be a shedder at draw say ye say. Ye say ya fa agenda be say ye be attack akwa ways in that spirit of competition.
Yes.
Which I believe say we should pay critical say to me share. Because we say, for example, na Samba Biom, Senegal and Morocco no. I can't see any cost one. I could see say competition as a CNE.
Yeah.
Whatever Morocco was doing now, you mean to me who say now that's a man for town near the buga but was frowned upon.
Yes.
But what man?
Yes.
So competition no crown and no. Ama mimi who say at this moment, nipe bia from Wadwene. Competition will offer Nigeria for a me who say Nigeria need be manager be asi ne boso akoye program just any program wherever say Angel FM say program ni na designed say assume CB na or person will say anything now or attacking or use different means na 90%, 99% in cry a throw.
Okay.
Just so that it will mean well for one. That's what I say. You know, a band competition or industry, baby, I'm very involved.
Yes.
Our competition, my own say, it never be brain. I say to me, na my who say be at Sakeke because a man for Mohadjuni pan or Monam no.
Okay.
A be Shatta bodam, ba on board dam.
No, the years ago.
No, the year la libi.
Wakata ne bone. Okay.
A be no son say. On say Ukrum Hana almost so see a bra penny so samini so.
Yes.
A son soon as wa send a carry out to a certain extent a di bonini concoctions.
Yeah.
Emreno so ya no sa nipa na mu aba be ka say, oh, sabra ne de onye me hwe. Na mum na me pe me di bi na Argentina. Me kukuru so anasa no.
Okay.
On say yes na. Meaning say very very unfair. And a bra opinion so e kan in example na me in terms of competition. Ayene me so kra me nchen no me yama no because they say no niam be say copim level be.
Okay.
Because of Saudi and so na onlookers ne fans for no system any hunti no. Yendi amwa no yanke bi kra den.
Amwa no.
Am fan man say na say na sa kwa we ye competition ni mu dia. Na enye fair.
Okay.
Put in America na say. So your competition e wo mu Ghana ha no. Enye funny.
Enye funny.
It is a ubisa me a ese me to me church mu cha Ghana ma sign no mu say.
Yeah.
Udo obi a ne nche say utumi ti uti say yes say obi na music na ye no. Say entokwa mpo a rules wom. Na nka de enye ntokwa.
Ti wo de o call it for competition, it should be fair, matured way, obi an rising. Yes, say you have to destroy one. Okay.
Fair based on facts, based on ethics, based on work. I want to enjoy competition. I want to make chia nuance say yes. Couple way they was sell. Now also they are this year no chinebi also kwaye man ko winim kakra sin say you no so aba be bo aba so. Bibi sa na here no industry.
Okay. Enti anya say ye competition na ye ade obi na obi ahyeda abodam say media me say we wia na afi masane wa be bom. You will not call that a fair competition. But you know say ukoye a very perfect example of AFCON rules wo me hu say we onye fair. Mu music no I say everybody has been left to do what they want.
Yeah.
I say is it because you don't have a regulated body say this is against ethics? Enti obia ye de obetumi na mo ankasa you are fighting for your own. The obe succeed in chaos no occur. Is it because you don't have a body that regulates this conduct is right, this is not right?
No, yeah, well, musica. Your musica the other day me call asia echo din komo. Your musica anka. Or also no ebe to me akasem because me jidi say Doctors Association krano in sense MBC a doctor for no be to me den edia no first. And sana akwa kupio Ministry of Health and sana aba even the state level where ebia judiciary be to me akasem me can in terms of legality and structure bibia ewo ewumu bia no jidi say where den ya aban be to me akasa final amana asieni it's either say the mo ye ne illegal na enye illegal nti me hu say there's also moral background to it.
Yes.
There's also more background to it. That in the industry, and one of the kind I be into no beer in the buga be and a nunti and a here say, yeah, more onlookers no. Yeah, for me some sort of referee be non-biased referee be because the Omubiano, there are some morals there. We are we have to be able to see say we say ni there engine this say idea say so
okay
say there enkonko increase chaos no bibi sa no betumi aboa because the ejuma na ye di ni yedi manipa say be ma omani age ni ade enti say nipa no so ni san kofo no so ye referee kakra no mu di no kakra na omu mfa no say e bia because of me ye way fan na me way fan enti there should be a level ground backed by some truth and fact and morals. And only bit to my guardian
morals.
If it goes outside of that, the state can actually, you're either committing a crime, or you can be sued, etc. So,
fantastic! And you think said that body fair referee should have been music?
Yes, but the musical too, you see, we have not empowered it well enough, even as musicians, vice versa.
Okay.
But it's a body of musicians, so it's us who can go there and create the power that can look after us.
Right.
So,
that's a very fair point. But also, in the past, you talk cassettes, then to CDs. But you see, I'm a music in our platforms. You boy, them now they are two platforms. So and also, people are doing a lot for the song to go viral.
Yeah.
Whether it is Banche, anything I say, I have to add something to let it go viral. Is that a means to maximize what you want? And I say, because of the viral nature, you can still do quality music. Where do you stand?
I stand at both, but mostly quality music more, because the music begins everything.
Okay.
And Ukraina betono and no biase.
Right.
That's it. I say the old tone. That's it. A quality na ye good wa. The possibility say ebe kofano na ebe jinache na ya consuming na ya feeling no.
Okay.
High. Sin is say. Isansa ade no content mintino me ye ne biala o chine bi nipa bon sa ade no nya solid ade na kasa ntumi so entumi nyina obon se na adwuma na say so yeah, in our industry it's important for me. I stand for quality. That's why I invest a lot in my production. That's why I make sure it's like clean, it's quality. It can stand the test of time. For instance, even if you pick them to play today, like Kojontri songs and stuff, sometimes, especially Kojontri, I pick some of his music and I'm like, wow.
Yes.
Uncle was doing this like way back then. It is really, I trust it's because of quality first. And the music, you can't compromise quality for virality. Virality there is in a marketing area.
Okay.
So I had in our marketing active virality But if you're solely focused on virality, that's where you do just anyhow, anything, anyhow, and it's not sustainable anyway.
3 weeks now and you're
it's
not
never sustainable.
Right.
You would have to do more than that. You have to do more. Many other unnecessary stuff,
right?
If it be to push that, to continue the virality.
Is there a time our management, meaning that we're a very solid team? Why boy, we almost say this one will go viral, but I don't think it represents who you are. I'm a way here free man. Now, I'm for baby shame, but also no, this is Stonebwoy. Even though it will trend it, but I don't want it. Has there been times like that?
No, not really in terms of Fabibi shame and trendy. No, not in that vein.
Yeah.
But really, I am somebody who is very open when it comes to music and creativity. I understand. I've learned to understand. Say different people love different parts of the music and consume stuff differently. The classism within the consumers also determine what goes where and what goes how. Like, for instance, a lot of people love some of my other music that, defines what class they are on.
Okay.
And other people to love the other side. So I am just one of the artists who is able to touch base on, and I'm grateful for that gift.
Okay.
So I'm able to touch base all around. Maybe people do some patama putu, maybe some patama, but maybe super. I'm saving all my love. Tell me where we gonna wrong go. So, but inspirational music is what I really love.
Okay.
Because of this is what I believe I represent. Many of my songs, especially on my latest project, which is The Torture 2, is inspirational because baby I'm free now, a shaman, and my life, my story. Like I believe that Yankopon the message a shemanu a message a besheni pankrai. So you can tell that in my
music
discography.
Yes. I'll come to Torture 2, but we interviews a lot. Your life, you depict, you say you want to leave a legacy. I want a legacy. So what they define as legacy to you, Stonebwoy, legacy will be after your career, what you've achieved, awards, awaje, people you have. What is legacy that you want to leave?
It's a combination of everything. I would go back to the saying that goes like, a good name is better than riches. But that means riches is good, though.
Yes.
But it's just the good name that is better. So riches plus good name. Then it's the good best. It's managing me because uja the part me didn't watch. And also sana minim. You know, I'm up for that. Say, Obebo Brano in a way. Say, if your music, you know, so no ube live, ube koenim. You see, when you are elevating, that's it's all legacy.
Okay.
It's all legacy to me. So, you know, but most importantly, I believe, say, after when you are gone is when we'll see the strength of your work that you did.
Okay.
And then for that, you have to actually work very hard.
Very hard.
Yeah.
Is it part of the influencer, Emma Washe, how to structure your family, how to walk in town, how to speak on stage? Star legacy is also part of this outside the music.
The part one is very important, how you speak. So when you say, you know, it's important.
Yeah.
It's the choices we make.
Okay.
I believe, say, everybody possesses the capacity to be anyhow or anything. But it is the choices that you make and what you believe in that you have to stand for and defend. You know, so long as, and for me, you know, so long as it is the truth, so long as it is the fact, so long as I'm not disrespecting anybody, I'm for it.
For it,
you know.
Okay.
The hard way. There's always the short, the soft way is there. We all, you know, for somebody like me, I'm privy to all that. Ashama boy, Diana won't to me. Yem kunsi say ana, ana yem pata, ana amaye,
ana yen say no.
Be the possibility is there. So for me, Stonebwoy, and everything that I do is a choice.
Yes. To
actually do the best and the right thing,
even if it's the hard way.
Yes, but to be capable of everything, absolutely.
Okay.
Just because of my upbringing and where I grew up.
From.
You see?
Where the say the hard way is going to school and doing this. One of the most difficult things. School now, especially a Juma, you bet my friend when anajo. But you strive so hard to go for a degree, go for a master's.
Yeah.
At the height of your career.
True.
It's the hardest way. And
True.
I know, say, you appreciate because you are going for lectures, you are doing assignment. It's the hardest way. A lot of people couldn't do it.
True.
It didn't have motivation to add that.
Bro, it is one of the hardest things that I believe I was able to do. I'm not going to lie. Like, it really took a toll on me, and I could feel me pushing.
Yes.
To be very honest. For that reason, I actually applaud every single effort from anybody else that made it happen, especially my lectures, my deans, because a whole 4 years.
Yeah.
Within that period, now I was dropping album every year. Within that period, I was doing stadium shows. Within that period, I was winning Artist of the Year
and international stage
and international tours. Listen, I really. Within that 4 or 5 years, I felt it. I'm like,
you
wow.
Felt.
If there was any moment that I'm super proud of myself, it's being able to push myself to go through it. And life has it such that it's very interesting, say. Like, I look back, I'm like, we've done it. Yeah. Should we do more? Then I remember how hard it was. I would say, you know. But for now, I'm so grateful, to be very honest. It was not easy to push oneself. So you're right. It's not.
Okay.
To push oneself to do the right thing.
And easy.
No, it's not. So we should applaud people and we should not speak ill of it.
Yeah.
And here, you find the narratives when I tell you about the competitive. Whilst I'm being competitive with myself, you see,
yes,
that's self-competition.
Yeah.
You find out that in the general space, there is constant attack on that. I think how many
constant
people
attack? Crouchy, mechanic saying. Still a man for to be manel.
Ebi na abet TB say o akuskus we Jimmy. Enye o nye school no na kire hwe.
But ono de o nko bi.
Debi.
Okay.
Wabon. Okokora enye
ye. Ba okobi o be say no.
Yate ase amane sa o. Yate ase amane say o de o so nko wabon. Yate ase. But also to me nti ase mo obi say
on the obeko.
On the also. Now I so see so gay. Once that type of competition, we say any competition, evil spirit.
So go school, but be go school. Unim say yeah, pa, but also train about hono.
But Ebiana and it's okay.
Okay, school nyama.
Ebiana nyama nipano is okay.
Okay,
I'm just speaking to competition. Yeah,
yes,
I mean it's general. It's okay because you Obiana Ebiana so cry mano. But enyema na yate ase no. What do one dance ya ma yate ase? Ja wo mo fi say ye ma wo mo na eden.
Omunko.
No ma ko and soon see wo mo so yes I be hu ni say e awon ya.
Sir.
And I say me hu evil spirit.
Evil spirits. Enya ahon ya but evil spirit.
And you know crepa because you see I believe in positivity, I believe in light. And ye nyina ya wa asase so no ye adwuma ma ye buta ebinti na Nyankopon ede adwumadie bi ahye yensa say yenye. Enti obia dia o ye bia no man neni ji ho anase edemfaso bi bebre no ebi dia ye say obeye evil sa e won faso a obenya wo so nti when I say evil I don't mean say me sre anase I'm serious,
very serious about it. On the bibia on say
no say odi niam bi kompa e bomu so what I say
how bompa ye pa
absolutely
absolutely adwuma we de ne mpaibo
nti Canada na ko
say ebi mu ho mo kire pa say ono kra onye ni say nyame ho hwe life a bi obey live o adwuma no mu a kire say nyame bi ono a na nyame
ebi ni say
so say obetimi aka say ye wo utimi yes stars na waka say bi say you person o say you are capable of anything only
fame no and only fame no to me did drew nipa bi to me dum pempen so obi a ohwe bebi a ade na dru a ono ana over no ho no na ni refi say sebimpo nipa bi na ewo no
yes
and I say when free due mu e de amba ho na e bia ni gidi o de beso ano ho bia no ono ye no wa gidi but to be very honest no oye dien wo wiase mu e ba ye no nyame wo ho
okay
enti me die me ne me mpa e bo die and me gidie e wo Nyankopon mu ana the higher purpose and the higher power die me na mo ame ko ame be nyina from ame hu me kra kire se nyame wo ho enti me mpa e bo die me enti na me classify as suban no as evil because enye just negative keke and enye game keke ofani say game or be mistake obehwa na nipa na proud at work keke kwa e ka o say game na me game o ko fani serious say enye game nti obehwa hu su ye say adentina o hwe hu su yi onso so fani say game ni bi
okay
na nso no enya ade esi the example na me man
but through your discography and now nyoma wabobo aye to so from when you started as is your toucher too, what is the creative process there na opesa wo ye na sesia because wutie album no so wuti say onyom bia na your difference high life kakra wo mu what went into this one in particular?
Toucher too no it's a representation of one who carries light and at this moment it's supposed to actually enlighten, speak one's truth.
Okay.
Which is actually also very inspirational because utie nyomo wom to say blood don't make family and right now me papa penny me bra penny black rasta mu.
Okay.
Idea e kakoma so you realize say we're speaking message na me di kan say me no menyum to emu no me gidi say edwumadie bi na Nyankopon de ahye me nsa
right
for the messaging na me messaging intino there's no way me mfa nhye nyum ni mu
okay
intino Toucher too no is supposed to speak my truth is supposed to actually speak into reality
okay
and guide the minds who can relate
so touch na nkasa no meaning
become light to their path
okay light of Ashaiman and say
yes
everywhere the light of
light from Ashaiman because Ashaiman na wo me Ashaiman na me free
okay
intino say baby free hobby sa na ti say
okay
I can't deny
yeah sometimes when say me touch ne first yen conception so but touch you be or hunting as I didn't know a shake but then as a light and so
say light and kasa light also you cry and also to me torch.
To me torch.
Obi aso ne kania da ho anase was so light na da na wo didi agro e be torch you. Inti no double entendre e adia e kan mienu sa no bom mane sa pepepe because you are the one who now cry torch be a who pray so be pray kwan who create now cry lighter. That means every darkness be about or light be abeji. The darkness no. Enye only TORCHER. Ebeye torture ebe TORTURE. Is that what I say?
Amano. Yeah. CURE. Only your touch, but light be now we so as touch you waka.
Say tina broni no spell or ye ni say. Or ye hane ear no ye how you are. When him say a true ebe cow.
The light will come and the fire will touch.
Thank you.
Okay. So torture too.
Thank you.
You will be touched.
Torture no ye be mouth torture 1 yankopwa me no about 2 aba. 3 beba 4 beba 5 beba na torture no so di musa na torture experience no so. And no so di mu a yeah, they call nationwide.
Okay. That is it. Torture 2. Album no. What went into it? Whether you like it or not, you will feel it physically and spiritually. Okay. Yentwaso. Na yemfa jumadi no mra Stonebwoy. And yeah, that's why I didn't come on a lot of messages here. And also a free amount for her. But studio Hannah Stonebwoy. Now, I didn't touch it recently. Me who videos be ana me who say wako hage unuya Shatta Wale. And I'm say bibi a touch you and I say with a reconciliation and I say you were touched. Said no, this is an act I have to do because hag way there. You bet me I can say go and hag also I'm not in the mood. But I say something touched you to do. And now you were forced, and now it's something that you had no option.
Easy. I think so. It was a moment. Everything that has been going on, you know, has come to a point where we are all aware of the pockets of different things that have been happening between a certain faction and another faction. To those who would see it as entertainment, of course, it's within the entertainment space. No?
Right.
They are enjoying it, you know, and etc. And, you know, to the level where now we are at this point where the state actually needs support from our various influences to be able to drive a campaign, you know, to raise funds. So we all saw what happened. The president actually opted and access, you know, now imagine, look at how beautiful the president asked, you know, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the first gentleman of the land.
Right.
If you saw the demeanors in the room, it was a very lovely, it was just a very nice sight to behold.
Exactly.
And when Bella Mundi actually managed her way into fixing that inside, because it was not part of the plan as far as I'm concerned. And we all saw how she took it upon herself for whatever reason to actually call for that. Immediately after a handshake, you know, I actually pushed for the handshake. You know what I'm saying? So it was not in the plan. I was supposed to have mentioned the winner and then gone to, you know, give him a speech, gone to sit down. And then, like one after the other. And then she came to whisper some in my ears and said I should stay. So I didn't know if that was from the organizers, whatever it is. I mean, right on TV, everybody is watching. The father of the land is there. The commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces is there. You know what I'm saying? So she just took it upon herself to feel happy about herself, which I feel like was not part of the plan. So she put all of us on the spot. You could see she was asking, is that possible? Which I think is not a question she should even ask over there.
If it was planned.
What was the answer she was expecting?
Is that possible to hug in front of the president?
And you even put it to the president. So the president had to make a decision and said, like this. And then so it had to happen. Nicely we did. And for me, I think it is it is very important to respect and obey power. That one is very, and that's how come I made such a line afterwards, and everybody burst into laughter.
Yeah.
Because this is true. No matter what it is, you should obey power.
Yeah.
And you should respect, especially the father of the land.
Especially, Yakase Kohage, now we say, in front of the president.
It's straight disobedience.
Yes.
So that on the side, which was nice.
Yeah.
But then on the reconciliation side, I think there's something that we are all missing over here.
Okay.
We're in this country when I think somewhere in the 2000s where they set up a National Reconciliation Committee. And they went to bring cases that some of us were not born to come and address so that they can what?
The remote causes, they see that
so that they can what?
Fantastic.
Reconcile.
One day now be solve this.
And now the American me patch me boy. So me person me church mu say. Mo obi nkofa ne say me no so obi hu ne say bia o ya fitiana entokwa bi esia. Enti no ya fiti ya enso so no na say ye bomu a. Not to say you don't actually want the peace or the reconciliation.
Okay.
You're actually enjoying whatever is going on. And then I made the example, but I say, you look at the National Reconciliation. I watched it. I love those programs.
Oh, yeah, I'm surprised.
Programs.
You followed all that.
I followed Chachuchikata. There was a news that I can remember when Rollins stepped in with his left foot and then Chachu stepped with his left foot. They made news out of it some kind of way. It is to say, we should look into the matter and look into the root cause, which I always say, look, I have been attacked for the past, whatever. And Amidi can catch us say that attack. No, if you want to know the farabai, if you are no BTA, onim the NTSC say ni assume we say no. Midi can earlier say yes, so see me bra penny samini so. Ya manekano ebe sea level be an carry ani ye. Echi ne yebeka say. Onye yenhwi na esanse ye pese ye de wa ye ni binti no ana ye pese eduru level nti na say etumi chichiri so ano
mo friend din bi I say
agenda attacks
also a part of marketing
no once into they can justify it with say a part of marketing. Now look at it has graduated and come on to me. Okay. Me yire adi ne de wom ya iya me yire iya me in-law iya me mame iya me ankasa edidi me atem nipa mu na wadidi obi atem okro emu edidi sebe ya papa ma mpanyi kra atem da ama ye okrom ha ama ne kofre mpanyufo ama omko pa achew ansa na yeso otumi ye den eben nti Ghana fo ni ye pese ye ka se nipa na sebe ye didi na atem ne sa na mani na ne de enkan de normal. Because, I mean, the faction justifies it by saying it's a game, it's a game. But, you are free fear, you titi pa ewo yemu. Na ye hu ne say, say you to me, edwini ni amebi hu ansa na ya ye no. Ye hu ne say nyom na ye be ye na say pese ye represent ye crew Ghana ewo akwan paswa. There is a lot of ways how be marketing.
Kasa bi o ha yen ka.
Kasa bi o ha yen fa nye marketing. Kasa bi o ha yen to me gin tum say eye marketing. Ye gitum say the marketing strategy pe ya say agro no. Inti ade na kosi say ni no say me no efiti ya na afa mi ni nipa yi esre a me ma me sama kura be kume.
Especially wadi me ma me atema na wadi me ere atema na me hwia wa na me se me
wa
wa.
Ani na so ye den entro.
Okay.
Ebini Stadium show ya to last 2023. Yeah, announce your date. Yeah, announce your date 20 yeah, announce your date Yeah, announce your date bisa meba. And as we announce here. Yeah, announce here no and clashing the same day. Ono the date to her first. What you say?
Yes.
Or the date 25th being or the to her me and I made me date bet to her and this speed. Me church mo ma nipa who contest kakra me so remember fat time kakra. And or this speed quiet a boss who say me wa flame evidence bibia me wa me to me dey atrel na we dey church amount for whatever it is later. And now here fast koka say ono no afi no kra ne dey ni show no obey from 20th pepim 25th.
That's are you the NF?
That is a media na share 22nd or say 23rd no so akova so no. Let's see no. And tisa your koye meeting hwe mu book nkra wo mbuku ade no from 20th embassy baby na fast na why the flyer there. Akoto abontin say there be painti me share rudiment of ejuma no say dey be penti lie bi na akwa to say ono agi date na me ba be force agi bi wo enso na enye sa
ba wo na officially na wako register
me officially no na me register me 22 at stadium and I ode near 25 okay come we are 2 days no ye the 2 days at dismantle esa set stage dey bia I be see the last time I'm here stadium it's quite but not because of our gimmicks went or the first I say ono na waji 5 days ni na nti ye kwhwe asem no ma ye tena ase kan no and who say ntisa because the public ni hu ni different
okay
me nso so me nye obi a me ye ranting e bia me fa phone o si
public person na wa cheche wa asem
me sa say me ntisa say me the public na me kasa gbogbo de bi but baby asem ne da na akoka no ho first ye koka no ho no ye hu ni say de wo ye ne nye nti creative council ye man panyin dada ne baby SC creative council na advice in patcho I advise ya seminar me my example o misrama to me or advice ya seminar ene de ekoba ne say de wo ye ne nye nti ma me ye me 23rd na ye 25th ye di ya seminar man toss ade antia na wo sa ukofa live edidi atemu yi o man panyi kura je ne de e ma ne ye san party no support me ni a me ye na enu nti no ma cancel show so go online nene sa narrative now or the two hono eda ho nene nti say bia obi check ya
MPP for support
obi hu ni say sa na tie
ba na enye sa
nso na enye sa nti obi sa no otodin bone no ede ama in the name of competition onya wanka onya aka na woni ho eno nso secondly show bi sa course wo legon we ni mienu pe na mema meme kobo show sa na ajo no minim hwi fa o show say me kobo mi show mi see every stage na me say wasaso esti so na ndie me sa de no me manyina o ya me ya me yire ma me poto e wo ho ukọ akohwe nti we nyina echire no na se mu hia sebi o se we mu Rivalry na ye be hia nkabo mu a mu gidi se mo betu maka se o mo hage keke na che se ye nko yenim we sa na che se de mo tre no mo pese mo fa
ba ya wo nye ni bibia se odidi u ma me ne o yere extreme ya wo nye ni bibi secret na ye
wo be ni den
me pa che se ya wo so wo nye ni bibi secret na ye hu because obi bedi u ma me atem
na obi a wo nye ni hwe na obetumi aba be kasa secret na aba ya wo ntumi mbeka
onye ne hwe kra o kan
na wa ko secret na o mbeka
okay nsie da
what inti never be say no na say to me den etu ye ni den e de hwe nti wo check we say nti sa reconciliation na e bia Bella no we no see I hope the unity continues. I'm like
what unity
e dey na wo ye yen konisa de bi we are in a very structured system say your morals ye juma kra na o no kra kire me say mo validate the econo akwete say hu na ede na we ya we sana mu inso fire by nankasa no the fire by nunu nie
so it's an apology enough for you on this ebia unity the by reconciliation but it's an apology enough and now you demand something more
me as far as I'm concerned the person who and say nipa be hu de ewom which is what is causing the rift
okay.
And it's a kind of a say rivalry way. Me obi be fan say eboa but me ni say eboa industry ne sa your rivalry eye progressive. What am I say? Eye clean, eye decent. What in America na say eno bi na ewo ho a edi mpuntu ba because asume say I say misume say eno bi ntino apology ni de eba na say president ka say hagi nti ebetuma ahwe musa apology ba na say nipa na wenya na adwen sachra
okay
what I say na eba ne sa so a ni be follow no and ebe ye okrom ha na ekoba ne say yes okay ye manage na yen squash ade tie na o mo say me alantanti no ye de me crepo no ye movement na dope ne boy nti no nipa na nkasa no to say ono afa ne say ye game and obia ati ase ama say on your game especially in the fans for no say eba ne say omo throw comments bi on Facebook ejumade e di kwabon na omo ko share wo mu group mu aka say yenko take wo mo asem no maka na eni mu a yenko take wo say comment na say no benya be 100 a take ade na ye o say sa net entisa
by a narrative
agenda narrative
okay
enye ye nyina na ye pese ye waste your time na ya brabo e dey yes type of because you dwumadie bebre say ye na manoni ni krum ha ni ade wo hwe eniama me Stonebwoy me ya the last time torture experience wo who stage a very to wo hwe de be stadium
100,000 cities I watched that
what you say me say the 100 me that type of things in me no my attention here there was enye did attempt competition me na mpese me ko ntia kan pese mama fu hu say ade na enye normal keke say oh Stone forget it mo hage mo nkomoni ampani say nipa no ne career line no from time o see mu ba ebiem no did attempt sa be sine amampanyin nyina age wo mo de so still yem pese be hu ne say to me call for some sanity
and a decorum. Say na opese o tre nya ade a obi abeka de.
Anti na ba ne say to me hihye ne amani ye say de tie.
Fantastic. Enti enya de a wo de wo kofa phone na si wo so one day bi na wo so wa start wo kan beka nya nru ho kra.
Me nya bi da.
Okay. Stone no. But who say wo wie ye no so ko kan asem bi ma dwe ho ama anti ase. Say NDC for we ni omo we na power no kra wo so boa omo e wo kwan bi so amanfo anti ase there is a very serious undertone to it and your fan headline now kan ye that what is really was it even necessary to say that
no maybe say I don't think any necessary me so maybe sir
okay
so I didn't think any necessary.
Oh, so the Afano headline. I say, oh,
yes,
Stonebwoy, I helped NDC to win power.
Headlines, I know my fan. But ye kika kumu am person say.
Okay.
I say to me clarify say.
Okay.
Member out and be endorse political party be
that.
Pacho. Mfiri menum na mabeka say me NPP and I say me NDC and me CPP. Emom nipa wo ho kwan say obe choose political party already. Ope. Sa enti sa na mfiri ho aye ntumi nya vote into me because that's how they campaign.
Right.
Me beka say me NPP and me NDC. Amanfo aye sa party say ba me ye bi. But who say Argentina asem na ye de aye eno ne say nipa bia na asama ade na ye te say me ye NPP o
we ye NDC
me say nipa bia na asama ade no nipa bia na asa akukuru sa agenda na ma na ye te say me no me ye NPP
we ye NPP okay
and it is based on the back of stadium ade no
yeah
Anna ebisu beka say me a good relationship with people from both sides in their own respective ejumedie mu no omo ye nkofo a omo fata obuo kra ne say wo hia omo kra na ye onama in both sides but to me the ba ko tag me Mr. Gabi Ochida.
D'accord.
So who say me in the picture be bakumi enu bi any programs be
Africa Network
Network even cry your man penny just say where you are there me no sebe enya there da makoma so for state wa nka me nsa nko school me call public administration and governance and I'm reading a master in international relations not just say I am me hwe baby idea me pese me sua ade na me hu me kasa mpo na me hu what I can contribute with my influence as a musician to the state and governance to just make the country better somewhat.
Okay.
And then me pacho demonstration is me cover from a demonstration demonstration because so the last big one. You can't say
fix the country.
Jubilee House.
Yeah.
Artist ko na me ka ho.
Okobi.
Me ko express it online.
Yeah.
Me kasa me kan it show the reason why I feel concerned. Fix the country because me motorway so na me nya me accident am nine.
Yeah.
Say me ko ansa me surgery or Germany. And then wo hwa motorway near there. You fixing the kama. Intimidate me voice can no. Say
yeah.
politics be to me apoliticizing no. But interestingly no me de say one more na bia me to me e ben one more to say bia gab money ade e wo MPP no obi amfa me ebufuo
yeah
obi amfa me ebufuo obi akwa mboso kra yese e na akoyi say na etia ya na bibi
they still do you close
because omunim say the assembly no omudi nkomo I be offer because me I stand straight and me I'm very passionate about Ghana to be very honest
yeah
and enye ni kasem and that is reflective of the MA. That is reflective of how I even invest in my craft.
Okay.
So that Ghana and Pacho, so that Ghana can have that look. It's stemming from a craft stadium here no mpo. It is obi ni example so to me do.
Okay.
Now, JJJ bae no. NDC Eyuzui.
Very well. Omo ya remix nyina.
Ama obi kwa the remix fa so remix betting and Willie DJ Willie.
Aye.
And come to me, I'm a me legal team atro aka say mundi zisti. But manye solely me kwa me decision me find say me bu amanfo bebre e political party ni mu. Inti no ti say me bra penny ti say Sam George. Opema sempa family ti say ni nua from time. Any nkofuti chubi inti no. Enyom nso de aye fortunate na ama wo mu.
Abehia
me so me intentional me releasing you say December time bia na election.
Okay.
And na December bia so no ya na ye per Christmas hits. E patcho me boa na e Christmas fans because e penum de intimi so me check it as creative no and na me cha jejeje tu no fe. But NDC fi. And on the campaign Mr. Election time wo mo fa nyom nya campaign.
Omo de nyom ye.
Amanfo kra tua MPP said me bra penny Samini any other guys they got paid
on stage.
They got paid well to perform. To come and say me MPP I don't know man ko MPP scan bi. Now that time you know na me to me amfa a yanka ho.
Omo buy na wanko.
There be obi akra mbampo.
Okay.
Inti no I mean say e ba ni sana ejuma nti wo kra say to me rush.
Yeah.
To dey be ayemba o.
Also
wo now na bibi here now say opportunity aba because cocoa season aba boss mo ma me fa 2 lines bin gum.
Okay.
Inti to dey be ayeso ye ko.
Okay.
But me ko be da makobi anka be hu result no. And NDC so amba mbe frɛ me.
Okay.
I'm poor na me so me nyanko but enyom no to ho no. Omo PR machinery to me the year now gloves be wo mu ni ade na omo my NDC. It was just what was going on. Man yet to say bia me be attack obi ana because me hu ni say me fast asem that moment na bebre. But then I was not recognized for it duly say bia beka say oh okay
yeah you so
oh in ka me kwa me ni be jimpo me ndada let's be honest say oh boy president ifre hey bossu in ka me ni beji na ko so ade ma anya amamu but afa mo lie amo afa die
yes
enu na nchen no later omu wie ya ese nkunimdie bae ana ye beye eyi national party you can say
unity
Ghana victory
after election no
Ghana victory Ghana ana enkrabe to me nipa bi na frɛ me say ene minister bi me mboni din ehwehwɛ me obu me bu me mpanyifo serious to be very honest nti me akra me roshi koshia no yes mekanisa no so shia me so mama na we see time kra to say their deputy finance minister kan omo frɛ me say o stone pese e ba ofie Sunday me say mo won pa na makoshia o mo ama edi nkomo ama ya ye de be support Black Stars sana me tell me mpanyifo de mfumu ni ago intimishia no and I na me say o say o hia picture de be na me man picture and o sa text me so you ready say be am say oh me ni problem abanya aba ya swear president inti say kro no ye nyina MPP o say kabom the next then few hours later na drop Stonebwoy upset me din poto ade
yes o MPP ni that time
reason that reason be any who are correct I know so na me legal team I already say yeah because already na me label and na me no mo yejuma at the time no
okay
abrofo no mo wo me ade no ni anje say me alani politically o mo fi say local for no ya kwa ko ji sika bi na yeah campaign you more ya share that day to say
so muka say JJJ no
thank you
who share that
because
bomb
narrative say buy and now we create and we call online now we say say who share that bomb yes defend
to record label for Nbufu ye
me da say am me no kra no e kan be na ye ntemu aye
because of JJJ
I'm telling you and then
so you've lost big because that song was used politically. They thought you were aligning.
Bro, for side no man tia say but
okay.
Say once almost do the one plug. Say nya no cra, mon counter, mon tro na you who say evidence be anywhere.
Okay.
Fine, and also no problem. Just because maybe who say you boo, and then I don't want to raise because maybe I'm in controversy sasa, which is not necessary. Wow. And I thought say, at the end of the day, no drop Stonebwoy to say. The same people are more using at the end. I said to me, I say grassroots phobia. Grassroots to any partner or champions are the enemy power. I mean, Bonidin or champions are the end. Emani say, I'll be a more using your maybe. They say them MP. And I'm what they are dropping. Into Bonnie Bank cry and my ass.
Why?
My eminium at the Nija Bakuno so more tapping your mono, more remix say, more they attach more politics. Okay. The next minute they say them and I'm
you free so yeah. Were you hurt by Sadis?
Oh yes, of course. But the brand is hurt. Se me nipa na me Stonebwoy Livingston no cry hurt because of Obu Krana. You have hurt the brand in a certain kind of way.
Yeah.
Intiminya akwenya we fefe say no. Yeah, papa me share the physical that after say where we papa. Na nyame adom wababe toye nim fefefe eja narrative ni nyina so enhyeda nkom mamia wo ni me a opposition o competition opposition for no omo de so omo ye TikTok for ntino omo to me baso de bi omo manager kra o studio kese a wodi nko ana ide ye se wo na ye ke bi ama but ma me ncho ye quote bi me I used to say anyway say I used to believe ma me ncho ade me say ma me kan bro for na me de bi
okay,
you know a good battle patch.
Oh, the kind of brofona uya quote now kind of brofu we are not yet their coachy.
Me say I used to believe that the truth would win. That if you kept calm, stayed quiet, and let the system work, eventually the fact will speak louder than the noise.
Okay.
But I was wrong. What I say?
This is the quote.
I'm here to check. I believe, say, and I say this on authority, say,
yeah.
The facts don't matter. When you have been accused once,
yes,
the facts don't
matter.
They don't want the truth. Truth doesn't redeem you.
Okay.
It embarrasses the people who are wrong about you. And so they are quick to even bury you the more.
Okay.
You see, the day I came across this quote by Kevin Spacey, because I tried to read a lot. Now, you say, it has opened my mentality. So, not to even have any bad intention, I realized, say, no, the opportunity that we have right now is best. Because now they still need the same guy's influence out of hard work, which I am even happy about to continue to contribute, because else then, what is my use? What I say? Why would I not say that? So now if you ask me, was it necessary?
And this is my answer. This is the explanation that after all they use your song for, Emma Ulusu record label relationship, JJJ a political song. Everybody in this country knows it was used widely on social media, including remixes. No recognition, no acknowledgement. Yeah, Kobo Ghana victory party. Me waso obi a use me widely. Yes, say ye free so I'm pa mo gina so ye me free so I destroy and I'm on my embarrassment about my brand. Now still me ba so I will say because of that song may contribute to victory. Even if you played it once, I can say
because we all
so
know.
This is where it was coming from.
This is where it's coming from.
Okay.
Because truth be told, musicians or music is a very integral part of campaigns.
Right.
So I had to
let them know.
Tell them, share with this opportunity. Say, I'm happy, say, because that's the only credit I can get off it.
Who you sue men so yeah campaign.
That's the only credit I can get off it. That's it.
Yes, I will come out muska now we campaign be well, I don't know.
It's obvious.
Because
me say me bra penny sami wukusu di atoso ama me. Ex so say no nim say enyomo no a political Debbie and no na say de na enye ma obia say maya mo obia nka obia be hu
okay
yenye ma obia na eba ne say wo mo fa ne sa until I was just reiterating that
promises say the case has rested. This makes a lot of sense. If you don't recognize me, if I don't speak out, I will continue to be accused. Africa shall prosper. Okay, Clara. Okay, so this is the reason why Stonebwoy said, "Say, may contribute to me." So this message is excellency. At least one more me didn't cry. I mean, so anyway, they will be to me. Can say more fun your campaign.
Angel in the morning. Angel in the morning. Angel.
Because Stonebwoy 2023, Stonebwoy is MPP. 2025, Stonebwoy is NDC. Where does he belong? Every year, Stonebwoy is time or you're closer to MPP, no, or you can fix the country, or you are doing this, you are going for, you are still closer. Yes. Then the party that used a song to come to power drops him that he belongs to the opposition. Now he goes to say, you used my song, I contributed to your victory. You didn't have to treat me that way. That was the main premise of what you said. Now, was it necessary that, not acknowledging me, did I have the right to also say, today I can say that your victory, you saw me, I contributed. This was it. Those outside, the jury is out. Now you can make your own inferences beyond the headlines. There were just two questions. I'm sure say be free. How could donate cancel my Ghana World Cup campaign? Also, I can say Obeboy nyom. I want for say I then I first can my creative arts. E be a can say baby. Stonebwoy the I then work must come sports.
There also Sebi Corona e woman no opinions ne de edoso. Obia ewo the opese oka efa asembi ho ana sa na aba waho nti no me medwin ho ya na enya me ya bebre because the obeye bia no obi be feel say bia it could have been done better. We were raising funds for the Black Stars, the supporters, to be able to go to the World Cup, and we all know say it is cost intensive, so we were called upon especially by the Deputy Minister of Finance, who is the chair of the fundraising committee, and his team members. Like I said, I didn't relent because I love football. And Mihuni said, this is a national duty. And for somebody like me, once again, may they offer him national duty there. Anything that has to do with the youth, anything that has to do with positively impacting the youth, just like say the Album Humi or APD, African Development African Prosperity Network programs, any aspire to drive to inspire near the idea Album Humi or Honosa, intimidate speed there. To donate, it's not bad. Quickly, we made a soundtrack. So why say manager be to me about my filia. And only Jama song not to me say
for Black Stars.
Baby piano pa and they support it.
Okay.
Production cost whatever, I amounted it to not less than 20K that we gave, and then we're going to also raise 81. What to donate 81, which is already sorted. It's already okay. It is my contribution. I remember that the Deputy Finance Minister said it's going to go towards tax. It's going to go towards tax write-off.
Okay.
If you contribute.
Okay, tax exemption for you.
And they will calculate it to
nation building.
We said it. So we have to actually be. I say to me, to some type of line be a
okay.
Obi Beka say creative arts now. Adena, then man to man first can go creative art. You best say kakra. Creative arts, we all read, say government has allocated some 40 million Ghana cedi to the creative arts. So if for those who don't remember, there's an allocation that has gone on. So we know a sports side. Nyami adoma ochine bi na say aha you be to me the influence we gather there.
Fantastic.
So
okay. You have not abandoned creative arts.
And I say person will contribute here. To be very honest, star 899 minutes no per way.
Yes.
Young Crawford tie. lottery. Try to me we need pay trip, and which is also so that a month we need a star 899 hash.
Okay.
And no bet to my then I'm aware we need 10 CD now. O person who contribute to SWA.
Okay.
Then no person bet to a star 899 star 26 hash. And now I'm on here ghworldcupraffle.com.
Okay.
Jumadia me a state work. Obian sebe entua yenka say Jessica Shaw who never ya diwi but say and yes say I didn't just say do
no. If I put you on the spot, FIFA SC they will select 5 songs from each country.
Yeah.
When they score a goal on Beboa Stadium.
Yeah.
Say Omuchusu for your international acclamation. Yeah. Stonebwoy, pick 5 songs for us. I bet me about from Ghana. And you now be selected.
Off head, no mess. Off head, they make you so many. Make you so.
Oh, nyombe.
It's a minion there. Baby, make you so. World Cup song on my head. I don't know. And I'll go higher.
Go higher. Okay. Okay.
Now, Metusu, Dope Nation, Kakalika.
Okay.
Kakalika.
Kakalika. 2, no.
Ebi I met Chusu Shatta Wale Kakai, and so you're Kakai.
Obe Chusu Shatta Wale Kakai. Okay. Okay.
Met Chusu Sakodi and Susun Bako. Intended Numbia, Ebi Obi Anthony Collection.
Okay.
And so I'm just mentioning random titles. Mezazo Chusu, Segana,
last one, no.
Who's a strategy off head in Tabia, Beppe or Baba, so one home or dear, no, or Baswa included because we have to include. My man and Kawaii now. Honor, dear, no, the same Timoy, Hana, Mimu,
when you say one kind of.
Oh, but to me, I can say, and Mendina Sem,
Undin,
fan as Sem one,
a choice.
Into the moon choose say you choosing and can say a cofa
one female artist in your ma
more multi and so female be one but to media
and
no so business the fiesta to me
Stonebwoy say one ebe or no name maybe a jejeja and I say black side Jamadia no one na 2 no obetimi choose Dope Nation Kakalika 3 obe choose Shatta Wale Kakai 4 obe choose Sakode Enyom Bako and a 5 no the one of the female artists no the best 5 I'll be selected for FIFA 4 in case he's called upon to do so. That's it. Consistency and I'm a bit chat because meaning so where Juma Bebre was away. You have a lot of things to do, but you have been consistent every year. There is not a single year as Stonebwoy are flopping. How are you doing this plus school? Plus family.
Easy. But I know no trace o tumpon wa brabom. Yes, because once upon a time na small boys, ashama boys here. The responsibility no to be to ourselves this as I say.
Okay.
Life will have it that uninia. Also so obepe on kafo and say obewo and you know so and then you also have to elevate in life. It's not easy. I always say and no net stress ye bibi wa brabom and net stress also tiase.
Okay.
So that is it. It's not supposed to be easy anyway.
Okay.
Okay. So we just take it one day at a time, keep elevating, and as public figures, as God will have us know. I've always been praying, say our voices will actually elevate and bring glory to the purpose that God has sent us. Into me as me and to it gives me a lot of joy. Say, the joy. Oh, you know, just that for me, I'm just like happy to live my purpose.
Yeah. Okay. A busy piece is just an airway name, but to you, no,
yes,
it's important.
Yes, I may pass papa because it's a choice. Baby, I friend ye ni maku ye ni bibi bi o ni mashama boys. Me am papa first boy into 3 team ye ba and also jama. Oh, 7 years na me woroka ni 8 years into no. Or mami who say they are very tough. Yeah. It is my pet piece. Not just say say.
What you so another option. It's a choice. But what about World Cup song on that? Because this is the first time I made it.
Yeah, fundraising corporate one on you're sliding it in, but this will be the first time airplay on be play.
Okay.
And it's not supposed to remain on air anyway until after the a few backgrounds.
This is Stonebwoy's official exclusive song for Ghana's World Cup campaign.
Towards the raffle as well. So
towards the raffle. They generate fun, excitement, and the finances to support our national team. Monoagas or a sports fan. This is the song. Okay, I say it's not supposed to be a solid Ghana and Jamadia. No, first time I play YAD. We were AD time and what release in the Amamanyamia. The first time I play and then Stone. Ghana Dawase. I say this is proper. This song there, I'm supposed to jump on it. Okay, for the World Cup, for the game. This is messages among for day, but we've said a lot over 1 hour. Is there something that you would want to say, especially to fans, Ghanaians, and the Africans at large?
Beam says, say the year no ano sa say the beam first no ekora London. A year August the airba.
Okay.
Men share dan kan baby about a hand the mebo date na answer na date na ba.
Okay.
15th August.
Our London OVO Arena Wembley.
Right. Medical can first time.
First time. 15th of August.
Yes.
2026. Our OVO Arena
Wembley or London.
Wembley.
Beam first eko share so kama Stonebwoy and friends and a whole lot of people. You know how we do when we do what we do.
Yes.
And on the back of that, you can get the ticket and sign up at www.stonebwoy.live.
Okay.
www.stonebwoy.live.
Okay.
Commercials never back anytime soon. So we are saying finding in a more mutia moma in shimna yaman yafe and I touch a tune so swaba and as I say it's exclusive on even.base/torture2 so call even.com or a music platform. You can own the music, bra penny. You can own the we say music platforms and subscription.
Yes.
And one subscribe.
Yes.
Clicking out to an audio forever. 30 years audio subscription every day. Subscribing to me, they are good exclusive. I'm
Adofo no.
For now.
This year is it TGMA.
TGMA. The only say they say no TGMA baby drone no meme. The mama NJ. One they say a human institution.
Yes.
Then I complain beba home. But I did complain into me bahon and they say artists are born home or dia a jumano air concan and who complain cry.
Yeah.
Intimate stress me down for 4 artists for no. We are mojuma mukumu nimno and no here. Institution idea. About my mistake, of course, but me personally as Stonebwoy and idea, my contribution to the scheme, no, we did say it is obvious and I respect the scheme. I've always promoted it as Grammy.
Yes.
Into the piano and I'm stress stakeholders no be making sure say close to the desire of the people in truth. Media may say VGM no. my contributing media part, you know.
Oh, yeah, retire. And
still, my support is large. Last time performance,
yes,
and making sure say I'm at the end lift.
It was remarkable. I say, or can't fine on can't. He's done what he can. Never TGM.
Still supporting and rooting for all of my friends. Of course, we are in the categories of Artists of the Year and etc. I urge my fans to vote and do the needful in what because I mean, say so much as yes, we need 4 times crana and your problems. They say we need 3. 1 unannounced.
Yes, we
need 3. One unannounced. Wash dance or reggae artists, Ghetto Boy, I'm fair Shama, Maya, Nama, baby, ni Ghana Music Awards 3. Now me the VGM BET is accounting the
if you die today, you are a hero.
Because I'm a hero. I'm a hero.
Thank you very much, Stonebwoy. We've enjoyed it big time. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Right. That's Stonebwoy. Hey, me feel you rough.